Mark Wilkinson here, live as ever, Monday morning motivation, 8 a.m. Hope you're good. We're streaming across lots and lots of channels. I wanted to just say that happy Valentine's Day, of course. This is where love lives, in the music. I'm practically living in Dave Mills's gear at the moment. All his clothes, just go to In The Music UK on Instagram, or indeed the website In The Music. Beautiful clobber, honestly. It feels so good. Went out to a few shops over the weekend and none of it's as good as this stuff, Dave. So good on you, mate. So happy Valentine's Day. It's the day of love. Surely it should be just love every day, shouldn't it? And what is love? It's a good question to ask, isn't it? What is love? Most people don't really have an answer. It's a feeling, it's an emotion, it's this, it's that, it's something amazing. But most people can't define it. If you can't define something, or you can't visualize something, we human beings, we struggle with that. We have to be able to give it a definition and then work with it, or we have to be able to visualize it in our minds. And if we don't have that definition or that visualization of it, then we struggle. And if I ask a lot of people to visualize what love is, quite often they'll visualize someone else. It's a bit of a mistake, if I'm honest. It's not about visualizing someone else at all. Love is within, the whole secret to life is everything's within you. And once you find it, then you're in a much better position to be able to then create solid foundations and create your life. So morning, Diana, great to have you here. I'll pop you up on the screen. Here she is, Diana. Morning, Mark and all. Only 2 weeks until Life Remixed live. How exciting. I'll talk about that in a minute. The early bird code runs out this very evening. So I wanted to talk to you, obviously, about Valentine's Day, about love. For me, a day is another day. I mean, it's love every day as far as I'm concerned. And it has to be. Love is, for me, is total acceptance. Once I'd worked this out, and it came to me really from understanding a healthy mother's love. When you understand a healthy mother's love, no matter what her son does, she still loves and totally accepts him, despite all his flaws, all his mistakes, all his, stupidity when he was younger. I think that that sort of came to me, and I realized that, that total acceptance is a very, very powerful thing, especially when we turn it in on ourselves and we start to totally accept this body, this face, this person, this mind, everything. Once we fully totally accept ourselves, we can really start to do some positive things in the world. If we don't, or until we don't, we can tend to struggle, and I'm not here to struggle, and neither are you. So it is about just loving, totally accepting yourself. I started my mailer this morning. I sent out to everybody, would you like to improve every relationship in your life? I'm sure every single person would say yes to that question. Would you like to improve every relationship in your life? I know that I wanted that myself up until just a few years ago. But the key was within me. Everyone used to say all the answers you need are within you. And I'm like, what does that mean? What does it mean? But the more I've come to understand it, I'm like, yeah, okay, I totally get that. Because the key to success in every relationship was to learn to like myself, and then eventually love and totally accept myself. And once I'd learned to appreciate me and what I bring to the world, once I'd learned to appreciate myself, everything else just fell into place. None of that's a mistake. It's not luck or coincidence. Luck and coincidence are two words that human beings make up to not be able to explain what's actually going on in the world. Let those go. What's the famous golf phrase is the more I practice, the luckier I get. It's about practice. You have to practice everything. There's no luck or coincidence. But the more you practice, the more it becomes a permanent part of you. And I now live in a completely friendly universe. And living in that friendly universe, all my relationships, every single relationship, my wife, my family, Emma's family, my business partners, all my associates, everyone I work with, all successful. There's no negativity at all. All my clients, all successful, happy, enjoying themselves, working on their purpose, growing, doing something important, or if they're not, they're finding their way to it. It's such an important way to live. I wish I'd learned it when I was 20, but I probably wasn't ready then. if you'd like to book a discovery call with me, of course you can. The link is in everywhere, basically, all over Facebook and LinkedIn and everywhere. Book a discovery call, get 30 minutes in my diary, and let's talk about you. And let's talk about you and how to create what it is that you would really like to do. Of course, we're going to be discussing all this and more at Life Remixed Live on the 26th of February. Less than 2 weeks. I finished the slide deck last night, sending it to Emma this morning. But that's done. Now Emma needs to make it look beautiful, which she will. Then we've got at the venue this week. We're up to 100 people coming on the day. It's going to be amazing. The early bird code runs out tonight. So the early bird code runs out tonight, and that is LR-earlybird-22 on Eventbrite. Okay, so go to Eventbrite, add promo code LR-earlybird-22, get some money off the ticket. That ends tonight at 9 p.m. So that's our love for you guys. We'd love you to be there. We'd love you to support this. We've pulled out all the stops. Getting Harry Singer as the host and the guest speaker to join me for the day. Plus, of course, Norman J and Danny Ramplin DJing with us in the evening, two legends of the dance and the house music scene. Wonderful lineup. Wisey and Gav with me as well playing, and just a beautiful crowd, a beautiful bunch of people. Every single person in the audience is going to be on a mission to be doing something positive with their lives. The energy is going to be great. I am going to be a little bit nervous, but that's all part of it. But we're doing the stage set, we're getting everything right, the lighting, the music. It's going to be great. So I really do hope that you join us for the event. It is LR-earlybird-22 to get the early bird discount until 9 p.m. this evening. So let's see who we've got on the chat here. What does this say? Here we go. It's half term, is it? Morning, mate. First one I've been able to watch live as it's half term, so no school run. Love that one. Jefferson's with us as well. We've got a lot of people watching this. That's great. Jeff's in Amsterdam. Brilliant. Where love lives. We'll do that one on the 26th, maybe. Happy Valentines. Yes, love it. Happy Valentine's Day, of course, to my darling wife Emma. Frankie's probably upstairs snoring his head off. Indeed as well, and we've got the most important relationship is with thyself, of course, which is good. Emma says, of course, 12 days to go until we all get together in a room, 100 people. What a buzz this is going to be. What a great buzz this is going to be. We're absolutely really looking forward to it. We've got Chris Hunter on the chat as well, so Chris is saying okay, thank you, Chris. Brilliant. And loads of other people saying morning. Great to have all of you guys joining us. Thank you all so much for being here this morning. Just remember that, yes, indeed, where love lives is actually, in the heart. It's not outside of us. It's actually within us. And once you practice that and you accept that and you get your head around it, and then you can get your heart around it, and you can look yourself in the mirror. I honestly, I used to be so uncomfortable doing these. I can look myself in the screen here. I'm looking at myself. I'm looking in the screen and saying, Mark, I love you, mate. You're amazing. You do great things in the world. You help a lot of people. Keep going. Do you know what I mean? So I can say stuff like that. But you guys practice that, practice until such a time as you are really happy in your own skin. Because when you are, then you have the solid foundations for every relationship in your life to improve. Intimate relationships, family relationships with extended family. Little Frankie, everyone says how little Frankie the puppy, well, he's a dog now, I suppose he's one, isn't he? But little Frankie the dog is he's such a beautiful, happy, wants to say hello to everybody. He's so buzzing and excited to see everybody. He's got a wonderful nature. I'm just going to say he's a direct reflection of Emma and myself. If we were angry and fighting and angry, but all that kind of stuff, then Frankie would be not the same dog, right? So it's so important those vibrations go out, and if you want a better business, love yourself first and get a better business by adding value to other people. It's the best way to live. And I'm happy to share it with you because I've tested it out for myself for 12 years since I was bankrupt, and 5 years before that when I was trying to go through getting over the incurable disease and everything else. You know, it's exactly how we are. The energy that we bring into the world is the results that we get. The fact there's going to be 100 people, maybe more. I would love, we still got 12 days to go. I would love a load more of you to sign up and come and join us at the Esher Theatre for the day. Depending how the setup of the room goes, we can have quite a few more. We're going to set the room up one way at the moment, but if we get a load more tickets, then we'll set it into a different style, into a theatre style. Whichever way we do it, it's going to be amazing. And I'm absolutely buzzing that I'm going to get the opportunity to share this information with you. And if you guys are interested in wanting to become a coaching client and then perhaps becoming a coach with us in the future, and then maybe getting a slot on the stage with me, and then you've got to be there. I remember when I was at Ministry of Sound, when I was like 20, I'd be on the dance floor at Ministry of Sound watching all these amazing DJs in the booth, and I'd be going, I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. And 5 years later, there I was, resident DJ at Ministry of Sound in the box and the bar, and having a wonderful time. Exactly the same process. I've been watching speakers for the last 10 years, watching Bob Proctor, rest in peace, of course, Bob, nothing but love for the man. You know, watching Bob Proctor, watching Kevin Green, watching Tony Robbins, watching Robert Kiyosaki, going, I can do that. I can do that. And I've got my own unique story to tell and share. There it is. Life Remixed, the book, is out everywhere. Audio as well, if you want the audio book. 6.5 hours of my voice in your ear. But the point of this is that, you know, I can do it. I know I can do it. I've just got to overcome the fear to get there. Well, you guys have got to do the same thing. Just copy what I'm doing. Copy what I'm doing and enjoy every single minute of it. I think this might be Chris. He says 25 years old and resident of ministry. That's crazy. It was pretty crazy, let me tell you. Traveling around the globe doing all the crazy stuff I was doing. And yeah, that was 26 years ago. So I'm 51 now. And at 51, I'm going to take this energy onto the stage again without the decks. You know, the decks will be there in the evening, of course, when we do the after party. But without the decks, just me. And a microphone and some props and a clicker and a few other bits and pieces, but not hiding anymore, not with the music in between me and you, but actually saying, hey guys, this is it, this is me. Here's the message, here's the stories. And I'm going to be talking, and we're going to have a mic that's going to be able to go around the audience, and you guys have got things to share, then you can share them with us as well, and with the other 100 people that are going to be there, maybe more. Could it be 150? Could it be more? Who knows? But the early bird code runs out this evening. Otherwise, it's full price tickets. I do want to let you know a few other things, though, as well, actually, if I may. A few other things about the event that I wanted to let you know. And now I just have to find it, because here it is. I want to remind myself. So for the event, we're giving 10% of the profits to NAS. All right. So profit-wise, we make money. 10% of those profits will go to NAS. We're also raffling a 4-ball golf at Fox Hills as well, and all that money's going to NAS as well. So we're really happy with that. So we should make some money for the National Ankylosing Spondylitis Society. Those guys are going to be there, going to be supporting us during the day, and you can meet them if you think anyone who's got any kind of back pain or any kind of problems in their body. You know, I was not okay for a long time, but I struggled through it. Now I understand how not to live that way and how not to live in pain. But at the same time, there are lots of other people that are suffering with pain that can be fixed. All right. So 10% of the profits will go to the charity. Like I said, the early bird code ends tonight at 9 p.m. And the last point that I want to make about the event particularly is that, would you or anyone you know like to attend but can't afford the ticket? Now, I mean, genuinely can't afford the ticket. Going through hard times, can't afford it. Okay. Now, I understood when I was on benefits many years ago and with an incurable disease that, you know, I didn't have the money. There's no way that I could pay for a ticket to come to a seminar. I desperately would have wanted to, but I found other means, of course, reading books and trying to grow myself as quickly as I could. But if someone offered me a free ticket to a seminar, I would have grabbed it. I absolutely would have grabbed it. So that's why I'm making the offer. If someone's genuinely can't afford it, going through hard times, we've had 2 people already that have come forward on benefits, one suffering with ankylosing spondylitis. Happy to oblige. Here, have a free ticket. You know, give us gain, give first. We always receive later. So we've got a lot of tickets to give away. I say a lot. We've got a few more tickets to give away. I'm going to give away up to 10. It's important because at one point I lost everything and struggled to turn my life around. So if anyone you know is suffering in such a way, doesn't have to be in pain, could be financial pain, could be physical pain, could be mental pain, whatever it is, free ticket to Life Remixed Live in 12 days' time. Anybody you know that you would like to nominate and put forward, I'd be more than happy to have a chat with them and then offer them that free ticket. So do let us know about that, please. We're happy to oblige, and we're looking forward to an amazing crowd and an amazing group of people all getting together. So let me just keep going. I've got more stuff to be doing. Just refresh a couple of pages here. I want to have a quick look at the. Here we go. Ross Donaldson would love to attend but can't afford the trip to London. Ross, if it's important to you, you'll find a way to have the trip to London. Okay. Reach out to people, see if you can get some support. Okay, I'll give you a free ticket, Ross. Okay, so that's my commitment to you. Okay, if you can get yourself up to London and give you a free ticket, we've even got 3 possible hotel beds for people to be able to sleep in if they can't afford to get the hotel room either. So honestly, there's really no excuses if you want to get to something. Okay, I can't deal with excuses. If we make excuses, any of us, then we're mugging ourselves off. So Ross, I send you absolute love, mate. If you'd like to attend, reach out to me separately. There will be someone coming from your area for sure. There will always be a way. So please do that. Ray, good morning. Looking forward to you joining us on the 26th. Wardy over in Spain. Absolute love for you, mate. I know you're so dedicated to what you're doing, and we are literally going to be joining you in Spain in due course for a client's getaway. So more to follow up with you on that one. Of course, Bernadette as well. I want to say big love to Bernadette and Leslie as well. Really looking forward to you guys coming to the event. Thank you for supporting, bringing your partners and bringing other people with you. So yeah, look, Ross, reach out to me separately. I can see you messaging me. Reach out to me separately. And we want to give those free tickets to anybody who is struggling in any way, shape, or form. So Diana's saying wonderful to help people in need. Of course. Please do reach out if someone's in need and they want to join us. Genuinely, we will do everything we can. Like I said, we've got extra hotel rooms we bought, and one of our friends has even got a camper van that he's leaving parked in the car park of the hotel opposite. So there's a couple of beds in there as well. Look, it's going to be nice, just make sure we keep the heating on. We'll be all right. Emma saying, love it. You want to give away free tickets to those struggling. Thank you, Emma. Well, it's important, isn't it? It's important. It's an important thing. I would have liked that 12 years ago. So that's why I'm offering to do it. More people to join us, the better. And particularly those people, look, doing this now, in 10 years' time, those people that are struggling now can be completely back on their feet and in a wonderful position. Those people can be in a wonderful position and they can actually be doing something really important with their lives to help somebody else, right? Pay it forward. That's how it goes. Just pay it forward. Help anyone you can. Very, very important. So I'm going to finish with one of my favorites as well this morning. I'm going to the gym shortly, healthy body, healthy mind and all that good stuff. I want to finish this morning. Dave Mahoney's here. Dave said every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Absolutely, Dave. The energy we put out is so important. Put out good energy and good things will continue like ripples in a pond. So if you put out negative energy, you also get the same, don't you? So Andrew Carnegie said to Napoleon Hill, Andrew Carnegie was the richest person in the world at the moment when he was talking to Napoleon Hill, and they came up with the idea of Think and Grow Rich, the book, a 25-year study of 500 millionaires, people that have obviously been hugely successful in their lives. But the key point to it is he said, if you don't take possession of your own mind, if you don't take possession of your own thoughts and feelings, your mind is what sets you aside. You have higher faculties of the mind. It sets you aside from Frankie the dog. It sets you aside from any other animal on this planet. You have higher faculties. Human beings. Who knows why? I don't know why. No one can explain that. Universal power, infinite intelligence, whatever you want to call it. But you've been given a mind, and you must take control of your mind. You must take control of how you think and how you feel. Now, Andrew Carnegie said this to a young Napoleon Hill before they even started the project of Think and Grow Rich. And he said, there's two envelopes. One of them is an envelope labeled riches. When you take control of your own thoughts and feelings, you can have riches, which is sound health. So we're talking about, dis-ease, ankylosing spondylitis, who knows what else dis-eases, people that are sick or unhappy, sick and broke, just haven't taken control of their own thinking. And some people won't want to hear that, but that's okay. That's okay. But if you do want to hear it and you want to learn more about it, come to the 26th of February, right? The first envelope labeled riches, sound health, peace of mind, serenity, peace of mind, labor of love of your own choice, freedom from fear and worry, a positive mental attitude, and material riches of your own choice and quantity. All of that when you take control of your own thoughts. Here's the thing, if you don't take control of your own thoughts, and check this list when I say it, check this list and see how many you might have at the moment. I think I probably had nearly all of them when I was 20 to 38 years of age. Ill health, fear and worry, indecision and doubt, frustration and discouragement throughout life, poverty and want, and a whole flock of other evils consisting of envy, greed, jealousy, anger, hate, and superstition. Think about that. Think about that. How many of those could you tick? I know I could tick a lot of them when I was younger. But guess what? You can read some of these books. You can come to the seminar. You can flick the switch and you can start to move yourself from the negative side of life that takes you down to nothing to the positive side of life that takes you up to actually doing more with the days that you have on this planet. So that's what we're talking about in a big way. We've got our clients only Think and Grow Rich book club on Wednesday evening. We do that. All the clients get together. We're on chapter 3 on auto-suggestion, which is a really interesting chapter. I was reading it again last night. So we've got that on Wednesday night. On Thursday night this week, we've got our clients only group coaching call where we all get together. And it's great. We've up to nearly 55 clients now around the world. So there's a great opportunity for you to do more with what you want to do in life, but sometimes you have to just step up and go for it. So whatever it is you choose to do, if you choose to read books or come to the seminar or become a coaching client, whatever it is you choose to do, I want to send you absolute total acceptance and love, because it's a great opportunity. Whatever you decide to do, just flick the switch, move from the downward stream to the upward stream, use the force, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to call stuff, but you have all the right energy within you. So I would really love you to join us on the 26th of February at the Esher Theatre. I want to say good morning to Jim. I want to say good morning to Stephen. Let's put Stephen on the screen from YouTube. Stephen's saying good vibes. Yes, Stephen. Absolutely. Nothing but good vibes from Life Remixed. Every single one of you, I want you to have a fantastic week. Diana's just saying, always love Monday motivation. Hey, look, it's another chance. It's another opportunity to get up and do something, make plans, get yourself moving, get buzzing, enjoy your time, and make sure you're doing what you love to do as much as you possibly can. And we're going to talk a lot about that at Life Remixed Live: positive performance, purpose, vision, and goals, and then money mindset. Earn as much money as you would like to do, doing what you love, and helping as many people as you can. So, where love lives. Where love lives in the music. Yes, absolutely love Dave Mills's gear. Where love lives is a perfect end to today's Monday motivation. Happy Valentine's Day. Go and give as much love as you can. Start with yourself and have a wonderful, wonderful week.